Good morning everyone, welcome back to a brand new Lucy on Cars. I hope you're all doing well. Usually when we film these videos we have to like figure out a time to film them when we've got a bit of childcare or we've got no plans but to film the video. But I thought today, a bit more real, bring you along for a little day in the life with us with the Volvo XC90, because everything that you see on social media is so curated these days. So this is just going to be a very real, raw video of my actual experience, and also I'm going to talk about the cost of this car, how much I spent on it, and why I believe this is the bargain of the century. Okay mate. So we are just driving over to Arundel. If you're local you'll know Arundel very well, and we are heading over to Arundel Pumpkin Patch because, I mean actually we were here last weekend, we just quite like it. It's a good little day out, pick some pumpkins, they've got nice like food vans and coffee vans and stuff there. So that is the plan for today, and I just thought while I'm being driven I will have a minute to talk to the camera. Okay, so what do you like about this car, the Volvo?
It's a funny bit.
What? Your snack box is your favourite bit of this car. Incredible. But obviously it is great for kids. If you're new around here, very quick summary. So we have had this car now for a few months. We originally bought it to sort of have for a little bit, try out on the channel, see what we think of it as a family. We've kind of fallen in love with it without really meaning to. I've slated Volvo in the past and I had a lot of Volvo lovers on my comments not happy with me. So I think I've turned it around and hopefully you will like me again, because I now am a Volvo appreciator.
Where do I go? Left?
Hey mate. Yeah, I think so. Some people in my comments are actually still amazing, don't believe me that I love this car, but I don't know what it is about it, but I am going to get into that in this video. No. I paid the very small fee, in my opinion, for the amount of car of 5,000 Great British pounds for this, and I mean brand new it would have been something between, I mean how much were these new, like?
Well, it's the R design.
R design,
I think they're around 45, 50. I could be right. I think they're around that.
And it's like, I mean, it's slightly Asian side. The bodywork's not great. There's rips and tears everywhere, but it kind of adds to the like stress-free feeling I get from this car. I think that might be one of the main things I love, because we have had a few L322s in the past, which, as you know, cause a lot of anxiety because you never know when they're going to break down. I feel much safer and more confident in this car, and it's been so seamless.
You keep saying that in videos.
I know.
And it's just gonna.
And it backfired with the MOT video, didn't it? Yeah, I know. But yeah, I, in my opinion, think that's a great bargain. We've spent, what have we spent on this car? Bit of fuel, tax, insurance. Have we spent any money on it? I'm trying to think. We've bought a new R design badge off eBay. It was like £7 for a genuine part, but we haven't actually fitted it yet. We need to do that. Maybe we'll do that in this video when we get home later, if I remember. And if it's not in this video, it means I've forgotten. And then when I edit it, I'll go, oh, I forgot to fit that. That's annoying. Say this is the absolute ideal nappy changing station, because, and I've said it a million times, but honestly, what would we do without this? Because anywhere we are, we can change this guy's nappies incredibly easily. And also we love the fact that it's just the perfect family car with boot space. It's not an organised boot at the moment. We've been on so many trips, we've got quite a few more this year still, but this is like a huge boot. It's also a 7-seater. Like how we managed to pay £5,000 for a 7-seater. I can't quite get my head around that, because traditionally a 7-seater you'd be having to spend so much money on, because oh, I've got more kids, I've got to get the bigger family car now, and people go and buy like a big people carrier. Getting this for £5,000 when it's able to fit 7 people in pretty comfortably, because they're quite spacious, the back seats. I think we've done very well, and like you can even get these even cheaper than this if you get one that's, I don't know, a bit older. These started in like 2002, so you can get them for like 1,500 quid. Like it's barely anything. Obviously you're going to end up having one with higher mileage at that point, potentially, or like a worse condition. But if it's like a workhorse, it doesn't really matter if it's a bit older. I mean, so long as it's like mechanically sound. Like I said, this one's great. We've had no problems, touch wood, with it. Oh, we did actually have something done to it the other day. We took it back to Amber Garage where we bought it from. They fixed the air conditioning vent on the left side, so the passenger side. The heat wasn't working, so it was blowing cold air, but then when you put it all the way to hot, it wasn't working. And all it was a problem with the sensor. And you can spend quite a lot of money to get a new sensor and a whole new part. Alternatively, you can just unplug it and it fixes it, and it's really easy and straightforward. So that's what we did, and then now the hot air's working, which is great timing coming into winter. We've used it a few times, but that, having owned it for a good few months, is the only thing I had to do to it, which is amazing. They also went to like 2014, but I think they still didn't update the interior until the next model, so that's the only thing. Like, the interior is a bit dated. Jordy's dad's got a V70 and it's got the upgraded interior, which is quite nice. So like, if I could change anything about it, it'd be cool to have the upgraded interior, just because it makes it, I don't know, a bit more modern, which is nice. But either way, we are incredibly happy with this car, and we'll struggle to get rid of it. Like, if we do decide to do something else, we were looking the other day on ePorsche, and they had a I think 2019 Cayenne for like 35 grand. It looked really nice. It was a V6, 3 litre. We could look to finance something like that, but then I'd just be like, oh, but what about the XC90, which is just mad to say. Defenders have come right down as well, like 35k. And then is there a world where we could do that and keep this? But then it seems pointless. Like, if you had a Defender or a Porsche Cayenne on the drive, you probably would prefer to pick that, and then this would just be used for like tip runs. I don't really want a car just for tip runs, so I don't know what world it would be that we'd need both. There isn't really one. But yeah, truly, we are loving it, aren't we?
We are. It ticks every box.
Yeah, literally. I know.
It's not the most exciting, but there's kind of something satisfying in that as well.
Yeah.
Because we love these like 2000s. It's almost like an underdog thing. It's
like it's luxurious at the time, expensive at the time, but come right down somewhere in the middle of a bit of technology mixed with a bit of manualness. Like, I say old-fashioned, that's not really the right word, is it? A bit more like classic kind of stuff that you'd get in an older car. And it's this like sweet spot where you get, I don't know, a few buttons, a few bells and whistles. You get parking sensors. I quite like parking sensors, but you don't have a massive iPad screen with loads of fancy stuff going on. So it's our sweet spot of car. So comment below your favourite era of car. Pick a year and tell me which your favourite year is of cars, favourite era. That's a great question to ask. Leave me a comment and leave me a few of the cars that you like in that era and why. Because, I don't know, I think quite a lot of people watching might agree with me. It's like the R322 era of the Range Rovers. It's that kind of thing. So this car was never meant to be in our family, never meant to be on our driveway, but I couldn't be happier that it's landed its way to us, and we're excited to get some bits done with it and sort of get the wheels refurbished, put the R design badge on. I need to do that when we get home. I hope I don't forget. I feel like I'm going to forget that. So if you enjoyed this video today, this little rambling chat, I quite enjoyed doing it on the way to the pumpkin patch, on the way home to the pumpkin patch, a bit of a different style to what I usually do, but family life. I fit in filming these videos as and when I can, so maybe they're not always the most curated thing you've ever seen, maybe they're not always perfect. Obviously there are channels that will go out and have like a whole film crew creating content, but I, however, have 2 kids, 2 young boys, family life in the swing of it. So this is kind of, I pick the camera up as and when I can. I still try and upload weekly on this channel, so they're not the highest production quality at the moment, but that's family life and that kind of is what it is. So I hope you still enjoy coming along with me. I try my best on this channel to make the time to film it, but sometimes filming on the weekends during a little family day and just talking about a topic that I wanted to bring up, or bringing something to the table, or asking for advice. It's just the way it goes, and I quite like watching this kind of more laid back video anyway, so I hope you have done today as well. If you have, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. I said it in the last video, but if you've got any ideas for content that you'd like to see on the channel, then please feel free to drop me a comment for the sort of videos you'd like to see, or if you've got any ideas or things you want me to show on the channel, either cars you've already got, or get in touch with some manufacturers, then yeah, feel free to leave me a comment below. And that's it. That's all I've got to say today. So that's that for this instalment, and I'll see you very soon in the next Lucy on Cars. Goodbye.